Hi everyone, welcome to Poisonous People. Today we're continuing our series on diagnosing narcissistic personality disorder. And in this video, we're going to focus on criterion number 4. Now, criterion number 4 really doesn't have much to it. It is the shortest sentence in the entire list of criteria for narcissistic personality disorder. 3 words, and they read in the DSM-5 as follows: requires excessive admiration. That's it. That's all she wrote. So with a criterion that short and sweet, there's really not much to explain. When we're diagnosing people, we're just looking at the motives behind their behavior to help us understand if they meet these criteria. We don't necessarily need to know how they got that way. Why do they think that way? So that's why I haven't really focused on that. But in this video, I think I will talk a little bit about where this need for admiration comes from. And basically, when you look at the theories behind how narcissism happens, how narcissistic personality disorder is developed, the general consensus is that something went wrong early in childhood, that the child didn't receive adequate parenting. And there are different schools of thought where the child was overpraised. They were given excessive praise to the point where they were spoiled and not given a realistic view of themselves and not able to consider any flaws in their personality. But the other possibility is that the child was neglected. And in both cases, what happens is that the child doesn't really get a clear sense of what love is. Especially when a child is neglected, that child learns that in order to get the attention of my caregivers, I need to be spectacular. I need to be really good at some talent, or I need to have some special skill that my parents will notice me and praise me for. So in either case, whether the child is being spoiled or neglected, narcissists are left with what I call a poor man's version of love, and that is admiration. They don't really understand how to receive love or give love, and so this is why they crave admiration, and they also are pretty good at flattery. So that's a little background about possibly why they require such excessive admiration. So let's look a little bit about how this might manifest in their day-to-day behavior. What kind of signs can we look for that would suggest that they really need a lot of admiration? Well, the biggest sign would be that they fish for compliments. They may actually say something like, "How do I look?" Or "How do you like my new suit and tie?" Or "What did you think of my guitar solo?" They're deliberately asking for a compliment. That's a sure sign that they need to hear some positive feedback for you if they come right out and solicit it. Another way that narcissists will fish for admiration is to do something that makes their character look incredibly noble. And so we see this, for instance, when they start being very generous. They may donate a lot of money. They may give gifts to people because they're looking for people to say, "You're so nice, you're so generous." Or maybe they're looking for people to think, "Man, this guy's so successful that he could just donate this money like that." Now, there are plenty of other reasons that narcissists give gifts. Many of them are exploitative in nature, but we're going to get to exploitation later in this series. But in this context, the gift giving, the motive for the gift giving would fall on this criterion that I just need to be complimented and I just need to hear it. So if there's anything else that I can say about this shortest criterion on the list, it is to Also pay attention to the other two words. We don't want to just focus on the admiration. We want to focus on the words requires and excessive. Narcissists require admiration. They need it because remember, as I explained before, admiration substitutes for love. They don't understand what love is. They don't understand what it feels like to be unconditionally loved. And so they have to keep achieving or appearing a certain way. And they need that feedback from you because that makes them feel loved. When that admiration stops, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm okay. I need more admiration. I need to feel like I'm a valuable person that matters in this world. So I hope this helps you to look a little bit deeper into the shortest symptom on the list for NPD. I'm Jen Guerriero, and this is Poisonous People. Thanks for watching.